Hey, what's going on, everybody? I know I am unbelievably late tonight. So I apologize. But I said, you know what? I'm going to do it anyway because I just need to be, you know, on time. I want to keep my Mondays, keep a routine if I can. And so for those that may be, wondering why I'm late, it just no reason. I'm just late. This is unusual for me, but I'm just late. I decided to just hang out with my wife for a little while. Time got away. It was already after 7. And I said, you know what? I'm going to hang out with my wife for a little while because I don't get to do that a whole lot sometimes. I said, I'm just going to hang out with her. And then I'll say, you know what? I'll get back here. So hopefully you understand and you forgive me. Forgive me for being late. But I'm going to try to keep my Monday schedule because I like to do recaps. Not a lot to recap tonight, to be honest with you. I had a game cancel on Saturday and did not have another game at my game store. So working those things out, it just varies, like just like any group breaks down or things go awry and things happen. I've just learned to kind of flow with it and not freak out about it. So, that's just the way it goes. But I was very productive today, and I'm gonna hang on for just a little bit, just to let some other people jump in if there's anybody out there who's gonna just chilling on a Monday night, wants to stop by. Today, if you didn't see it, I did my video on the deck of many things. And I shared how to make your own deck of many things. So if you haven't watched that yet, take a look. Would love for your opinions to be on there about the cards and whatnot. But like I said, this cost me $6 to make. I use Canva, and it's all there in the video about how I did it. And so I have my own deck of many things. At least the 22 version, the 22 card version I have. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Let's go ahead and talk about game recap because I don't have a ton to recap. I only have one thing to recap, and that is my Questers game. For those who don't know, this is my game that I play with my middle school students, and we finished it up. We're all done. I did 6 weeks with them. Had to shorten it by a week because my schedule changed, but we finished it up, and I tell you what, it was a pretty epic finish. I thought for sure at least one or two characters were going to die, and I didn't set it up that way, but I thought for sure it's gonna be glorious. It's gonna be this, everybody's gonna do their thing, but they're gonna give their lives for the cause or whatever. And you know what? They figured it out. And you know who did the best job? The social worker that was working with me. She played her character perfectly. Played a warrior, played a kind of a Viking woman, and she did a tremendous job. So I just think that was so funny that at the beginning she didn't really know what to do with it, and over the weeks she would get into it a little bit and back off a little bit, which is good. It's good for in this case because the social worker, and what she's mostly doing is watching and observing the students play. But in this episode, in this particular case, in this game session, she really stepped up. I don't know if it's because she wanted to protect the kids in game, from that. But if that was it, boy, I tell you what, that tells you a lot, doesn't it? I think that just tells you a lot about, even as adults wanting to save these kids maybe. But these kids did pretty good all by themselves. They came up with their own ideas. And it was a great last battle. Sparkrender, we were playing Stormwreck Isle, and for those who are not familiar with the story, Sparkrender is trying to raise up the souls of all the dragons on the island, and these brave warriors went out there to stop them, and their key factor was that they were rescuing Mech, who is a brother to one of the kobolds there, whom they befriended. And so in doing that, each of them, and this particular session, I didn't have all 6 there. In fact, I only had three or four. Sorry, I had four, and including the social worker that was there. And be honest with you, it moved a lot smoother in the sense because there wasn't a ton of voices there. I didn't have to, wrangle, do a lot of wrangling. But I tell you this, the students that were there who were invested, who just doing their best, they were playing their character, they made choices, they really did an excellent job. And so they have their feast, what I call the Heroes Feast. They're going to have that this Thursday. I will not be able to make it because I will be speaking at a conference about using role play in therapeutic situations. And I'm not a therapist of any kind, but I am going there to kind of do a live demo, and I will report on that next week because I don't want to spoil anything. Hopefully, I'll have some pictures. Hopefully, I'll have some some other commentary to how this session went, and hopefully, it's going to lead to me working more with counselors and therapists and social workers, with clients who want to do more role play with their clients to help guide, in playing in characters and dealing with how they deal with situations in game, which I feel like a lot of our students did very well. They were not murder hobos. They were really sharp middle school students who did a great job. And so kudos to them. But that's it. Questers is done. I am going to do a little video for them, I think. So what I'll do is I'll do a little video on my phone or something and send it to the social worker, and I'll let her play that for them to kind of say, hey, congrats, guys. I did this all last week with the group that was there, but if there's a bigger group there and everybody's going to show up, then I will do a little bit as well and hopefully be able to share just how well they did. And you know what? All of them that were there says, when can we do this again? So you know what? I that warmed my heart to see that there were some young people who wanted to do this again, something that they only played for maybe total 45 minutes for 6 weeks, once a week for 6 weeks. And they were interested in doing it again. So we'll see if we can make that happen. I think I'm going to do high school next semester. Maybe I'll add a day and maybe have to go out there twice a week and do a high school group and do another middle school group. We'll see. But anyway, that is the recap of the week. And so I'm going to, let's see, just share just something I saw. By the way, if you have an Ollie's near you, they have some D&D figures. I know I posted that. I think I posted that on posted it on the community tab. And something else I found there, and you can find these things, I guess, but I found a Dragonlance novel, basically. It's The Legend of Huma. And so you might be able to find, this was just sitting there on the shelf in like a package of comics. And I said, I'm going to go ahead and grab that for myself. So if you have an Ollie's near you, definitely check it out. You never know what you're going to find in there. Now, I will say this is volume 1 of this book, which is cool with me because I'm like, hey, volume 2 is out there. I'll just find volume 2 and go ahead and read it. And so I think that's great that's volume 1. If it was volume 2, I'd be I'd be slightly disappointed, but it's not. It's volume 1, so I'm excited about that. So I can go ahead and read that and go from there. I did, and I think I shared this last time as far as games go. But if you have not checked out my video about the new Minions book, I want to encourage you to go take a look at that. It's a great, great book. The adventure in here that I played, that I shared about the Wound of the Forest, had a great moral dilemma in it, and the people who played in that adventure, it was tremendous. I really, really enjoyed playing with them, and they had a good time. And so I'm stoked for. Oh, hey, look at this! This is what's up? Roll for Tarako. Didn't know that was you in there. I just looked. I just happened to look to my right here and saw that that you were here. So welcome in. Thank you for being here. I'm just sort of wrapping up. I didn't want to take a ton of time tonight to do things, but I try to go live every Monday from Monday Mayhem, and just share if I'm playing that weekend or if I have games or things that are going on, just to kind of come in. So, and also be able to do questions, and if people have DM questions, Dungeon Master questions, player questions, those type of things, then I want to be able to help and assist with that. And maybe I'll just give you a little quick preview. Normally, I have a pile of stuff that's over here that you can't see, that hopefully I'll be doing some more videos on. I did my big video. The deck of many things took me a little time to do because I had to make them, had to go through it, had to cut and edit and all that stuff. So that was my big project. Some other things I'm going to do. I think I'm going to do Deep Magic Volume 1 and 2 from Cobalt Press. I think I'm going to go through that. And then to my right here, I have some old school stuff that I picked up. I have Complete Warrior. There's a lot of good stuff in here. So I'm going to share something from that. We'll put that in there. I also got Dragons of Despair. I picked up. You know what? I don't care if these are in primo shape or not. I don't really care. I got it for cheap. But the adventure here, I mean, it's in good shape as far as I'm concerned. And well, there you go. Well, hey, I appreciate Roll for Tarako. Appreciate you hanging out. Just I'm glad that you're at your art table. You had something to. You were doing something. You just saw me on, but thank you for being here. Like I said, I come in on try to come on Monday nights, 7 o'clock, somewhere around there. Super late tonight, but I figured I'd come on, give my last Mayhem update. Give my regular Monday Mayhem update. And talk about the last session that I had, and just kind of do some forecasting and just say, some of the things I may talk about. Dragonlance may make an appearance. I'm going to play. By the way, I am totally committed to replaying some of these, whether I use the 5e rules or whether I use Deathbringer rules from Professor Dungeon Master. I may do that. Lots of different sets. May use Dungeon World. I want to try that as well. I picked up The Lost City. This is a B4 module. I picked that up. I like picking these things up because they're just so simple. If they're in, when I see them on Facebook Marketplace, I mean, it's just like a fly, a moth to the flame. If I see it, I'm like, oh, okay, I want to get that. If I can afford it, I want to get it. And then I have in here, I have Stronghold Builder's Guidebook, which I may go through this because I know they're talking about bastions and things of that nature over at WotC. And I know they put out, and I just find it so weird considering that if the average, what did they say? The average number of sessions that a group plays campaign-wise is 7 or 8. I don't see you have time to have a bastion. I don't know I don't know who that's for. Unless you're because it takes so much time to include that. It takes so much time to build up to that. Unless you're giving out bastions like candy, just giving over people and say, all right, second level bastion, you got it. So. I may do something with Stronghold Builders. You guys let me know in the comments, too, if that's something of interest to you. If you would like me to do something about this, because, like I said, this is kind of, they call it Bastions. We call it Stronghold. Well, okay. Taco, you're gonna do a Deathbringer video? Yeah, bring it. Once again, the rules worked really well for me. It was kind of a mix of things that I wound up doing with Deathbringer, but the Deathbringer rules work really well. And I probably need to do a video myself on that just to show how it worked and how I used it for my group. And then, if there were any complications, that kind of thing. But I think I need to do a Deathbringer video, and I will do that as well. That's right. And you get a bastion. Right? This is the It's the Monty. It's the old Monty Hall. it's Oprah meets Monty Hall, right? Because I remember Monty Hall games, right? Oh, everybody gets a wand and everybody gets a thing, and that's the way. Sometimes that's how it got played. And some other things I got here, which I'm good. Like I said, I'm really into Greyhawk at the moment, and I picked up Greyhawk Ruins. Got that fairly cheap as well. I got the Doom Grinder. I got that. What else I get? I got Hellgate Keep Dungeon Crawl, and this is for 9 through 12, so I may use that as well. What else? What else did I get? Book of Challenges. This is all just stuff that I've been accumulating in the past couple of months. So I have that. And then I also got Return to the Temple of Elemental Evil. I don't have the first one yet, but I'm going to pick that up as well. So those are kind of the plans at the moment to talk about and feature here on the channel. It's my plan as I go here. But once again, you are the viewers, and you're welcome to choose and pick what works for you as well. There's things like I'm going to just do, and then if you have requests of things that you think are going to be fun or exciting for you, but definitely roll for Tarako, and I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Deathbringer video. I'd like to see your Deathbringer video, and then I'm going to make my own Deathbringer video just to show how it played with middle school students, because it was fast. It was fast. It was really the way we jumped into it. So, but anyway, that is it for tonight, everybody. I appreciate you guys stopping by. Appreciate you hanging out, being a part. If you are watching this in the future and you have not subscribed yet, well, I would love for you to subscribe and hit the thumbs up button. Tells me you like the video and you want more of them. And hopefully next Monday I will be on time, first of all. And hopefully we will have more to talk about. But other than that, everybody have a great Monday night. And I'm going to go, I don't know, I'm going to go hang out with the wife again. And maybe Monday Night Football is happening. I don't know. We'll see. It's not a great game tonight, but yeah, it's football, right? You watch it sometimes because it's just on, and it's a short season. It's a short season. Anywho, you guys have a great Monday night. Have a great week, and go roll those dice, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Talk to you guys later.